We're in the dashboard section of Livecomm, and this is the Send a Message area, and we're going to click on the only green button on this page. It's called Send a Message, and this is where you click if you want to send a message to any of your lists. So here we go. First thing we want to do is select what list we're going to send to. Now I'm in the house buying and selling business, so I want to sell a house today. So I want to let everyone know that I have a new house on the market. I've had all these people call me about my other houses, and I've got a new house and I'm going to let them know. So all the people that called in 3451 Bob Bia, I'm going to let them know. There's 29 contacts there. All the people that called on 120 South Winston, there's 5 contacts there. I'm going to let those 5 people know. I put out signs sometimes that say free list of owner-financed homes, and that sign seems to be very popular and pull in a lot of calls. This one has pulled in 104 calls, so I want to send to those people. Now, I don't want to send to this list because this one is where I put out signs that I buy houses. So these would be lists of people selling their house, and I don't. I want to talk to people who want to buy a house. I'm also going to do the people that called on Hackberry Loop and Castle Ridge, and the ones that called on Blaze and Mardell and Nolan, and even the people that called on some lots I have for sale. I'm also going to want to contact the people who were on my website and listened to the free recording. However, no one has listened to that recording to date, so I could click it or not click it. It's not going to make a difference. 13 people called on Kingcrest. This is a homes2go.net recording. This is also a different recording I have on the internet, and 20 people have contacted that. This is the sales line. This is the number I have in the window of my houses to get in direct contact with a salesperson. So I want to talk to those people. People that called on Dreamland and J Street and Main Street. So, I just want to I want to contact everybody who's inquired about one of my houses. So we've got that done. So I've got 17 lists selected. Now I want to type a message. Now I already know that it's going to say from homes2go.net. So I don't have to put homes2go.net in here because I've already set that up in my hello message in my default areas. So I just want to put new home for sale with financing. All right, so I'm going to send out this message right now to all these people. Actually, I don't really want to send it, so I'm not going to click on this button. But if I did click on Send to List, this message would go out to little less than 400 people right now. So I know that there's 416 people in my list, and most all of them are people who have inquired about houses. A few people have called me about selling their house. So I'm going to guess there's about 16 people that aren't interested in buying a house on that list. So 400 people right now would get this message if I sent it out. New home for sale with owner financing. Check out 123 Main Street. Pics and details. homes2go.net/123-main-street. That's gonna take them right to my web page where I have all the information and pictures of that house. Then I hit send, and that's done. Okay, so let's say, oh, by the way, this message right here, your phone number as the Livecomm administrator is always in the list. So when you send this message to those 17 lists, you're also going to get a text message so you can take a look. Now, here's an interesting, if you want to send a test message to yourself, like I want to send a test message to myself, then I can send a test message because maybe I want to look at what my message looks like before I send it out to 400 people. So I could do that. I'm going to get a message, whatever I type, I'm going to get it myself. I'm going to take a look at it. I'm going to get the text. I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to look at it and just see how it reads and see how it lays on the page. But I want to caution you about something. These cell phones that you're texting to, they all have different break points. So you might get the message to lay really nice on your text phone, the way that your phone receives text. But that doesn't mean that the next phone company's text is going to look like that. There's several, there's many different phone companies and phone services, and they all have different breaks in the way they split up the length of text messages. And so it may look good on your phone, but we don't, the break may be someplace else on the other phone. There's no way to really control it. People are smart enough to figure it out. They will get your messages. There's also a very easy unsubscribe. So if someone doesn't want your messages anymore, then they can simply unsubscribe, and no big deal. So there you have it. This is your send a message.